Hello, everybody, good day to you all. The day I'm talking about The Mandalorian, season number 3, episode number 4, chapter 20, The Foundling. And in this episode here, the episode is also directed by Carl Weathers. Yes! And in this episode here, the story has switched now. The storyline has switched. This is not about Din Djarin anymore. He is no longer the star of his own show anymore. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happened. I mean, it happened with I'm blanking on his name right now. He's also a freaking. Either way, it happened with his show when Din Djarin took over his thing. I can't think of his name right now. I'm tired. But anyway, so now he's been losing his show to her. And well, it is what it is. Because the storyline in this season wasn't that strong. It really wasn't. It felt like a one episode thing, and then so now it's over. It's not like, okay, now what you gonna do? So now we're focusing on Bo-Katan and her journey because they stripped her down from everything. She thought she had her own path. Her people had left her. Her castle got destroyed, and now she has to go back to the old ways that she doesn't even believe in herself. But she's seeing the community. She's seeing the bond that they're having. She's seeing the training that they're doing. And even though she may not be 100% on board with this, you can tell that she respects it as well, too. And even though you can't see her face anymore, you can still see that she's like being connected to them. Even like when she took over and led a troop herself, the respect they gave her, you can tell that it moved her in a way. Because this show is called The Foundling. And yes, you could say about Grogu. Yes, he's the foundling. You can say about the kid that they rescued here. He's also was a foundling. Even Din Djarin, he was a foundling as well too. But in a way, Bo-Katan is the foundling because yes, she already is a Mandalorian, but she doesn't know their ways. And she's learning their ways and their rules and how they live their lives and how they treat each other as well too. So in a way, she's being found all over again. She even gets a new crest for both her shoulder pads in here as well too. I mean, it was convenient how her hers fell off, of course, but she was because you can tell where this is going. Because she's the one who saw that I think it was called the Mythosaur. I think what it was called in the waters, and she saw this, and that's going. This is all about her journey or her becoming a leader, bringing in all the Mandalorians together, bringing them all in one place, working together to rebuild and start anew again. Because they were supposed to be like when it comes to like the forces, main forces out there, they are the Jedi. They got the Sith, and you got the Mandalorians. And they are all in the same place. But the Mandalorians have been dispersed. They've been broken apart. A lot of them killed off. A lot of them doing their own thing. But now, even in the Mandalorian troop, they got this group of Din Djarin, the ones who are the true believers and like just believe in the old ways and can't take their helmet off. It's like their helmet, their armor is pretty much like their religion. So is their weapons. It's like their tools of their religion as well. And you've seen this woman here who like just took her mask off freely and willy nilly. I didn't care. None of that stuff really matters. You take your helmet off. You're still a Mandalorian, but now she's seeing their ways, even though she didn't quite understand their ways. But she's starting. You can see her starting to respect their ways as well too. Now there's certain things in this episode. I'm not saying this thing was perfect. I mean, about this episode, I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, okay, the kid gets taken in here by a big dragon-like beast in his episode, and you can wonder yourself, why didn't that kid die? That kid should be dead because they didn't just go after the dragon thing right then. They waited the next day. By that time, that thing would have been eaten. The helmet would have been off. I thought by the time they got there, they saw the helmet in the next. I mean, that baby was dead. He was dead. He was dead. They missed it. And like, oh well, we tried because most of the time in the wild, when a mother hawk or eagle, whatever, find their prey, they eat it, and then they regurgitate it back to the young. Now, maybe the armor helped them out, maybe, because the mother swallowed him. How he survive that? Suffocation alone, the stomach acid? How did he survive? I don't know. I mean, maybe the armor helped him out, maybe. I guess, but either way, it would be more. Now, it probably would have been a little bit dark having the kid die on the thing, but at the same time, it would have been a little bit more believable. It would kind of been messed up. But it would give them a more motivation to come together as one a little bit more, maybe. I don't know, but it was kind of sad, but still, it would have been a little bit more believable. But it didn't take away my enjoyment of the film. I still enjoyed it as well, too. And especially the visual and how the thing was shot. how the scene was shot, the action sequences in the air, especially that with the camera angles like that, was done quite well. The blend of both practical and CGI, they did an amazing job doing that well because the creatures looked amazing. Also, got to see Grogu going through his journey as well and becoming a Mandalorian, seeing him in action as doing the training sequence. And we also got more of his backstory on how he got away from Order 66. And they brought back a character, an actor who I never thought would be back part of this. Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks, and he went through a whole lot of crap because of that, which is really messed up because it's not his fault. He's just an actor. He's doing his part. He got a script. He's getting directed, and then he got to the point that he almost wanted to harm himself. But seeing him in action and here as Quillian Beg or Beg, I thought you say his name. I guess as a Jedi rescuing Grogu. In a way, it's almost like Jar Jar rescuing him as well too, and seeing him in action. The action scene that he did was like quite beautiful to look at, and also quite amazing. So, and I'm kind of wondering what happened to his character when things went down, because they just show him getting there, but they don't show what happened to him. What happened to him? So, is he still alive? Is he still out there? Would he be returning back later on? Maybe I don't know. That'd be kind of cool to see, because it's very interesting watching Grogu, who has the skills of a Jedi, but also now learning how to be a Mandalorian, and watching these two skills come together. Matter of fact, if things go how I hope they go, Grogu is the perfect bridge between the Mandalorians and the Jedi, and he can bring them in together, and they can make both sides even stronger. And then you could have a Jedi learning a new style of way of living as well too, instead of living by this strict code that they live by. It can actually brush them out, and they become like a whole new thing, like a whole new level of user, a person who's like trained as because you got a person who's trained as a Jedi and a Mandalorian. Two skills come together as one, bringing in both two worlds. Heck, it could come down to Green Grogu becoming the leader of Mandalore. I'd be kind of interested to see. I mean, I don't think that might happen, but I still be kind of interested to see though. Him with the black saber too. Like, oh my gosh. Oh. But great. I did enjoy this episode. I had a lot of fun watching it. Leave comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on this episode of The Mandalorian. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Next to my social media, you want to follow me there. Thank you. And also to my store where I sell things with shirts and socks and everything else and whatnot. See what's down below. Check out some stuff, buy some stuff. I really appreciate it. This is one of my shirts right here that I designed. This is based off of college I made up. Arbor University. Home of the Fighting Centaurs, where all your dreams can come true. It's a magical place. So, like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.